So if you chose comic strip, the first step you're going to take is you're going to kind of sketch out how you think you want your panels to go, okay? And then you're going to get one of these large comic strips and you're going to lay out your comic strip. So here's this example, okay? So I've got a title block and an introductory. So this is my character dropping in from the battle bus, right? And then I've got sort of this close up and this far away. So this is zoomed way in, this is zoomed way out. This is like a medium shot, right? And then I've got this split panel that's going to be split top and bottom where you can see close up her doing something. She's doodling on her book. And then here she's throwing that doodle and it's slowing down these people that were running at her as she pops through a portal. Okay, and here she is coming out the portal on the other side. That's my comic strip, okay, about my character, my Fortnite character that is, hold on to that for just a second, Major Artista, okay? Once I kind of have this beginning, middle, and end thing going, I'm gonna go ahead and lay it out on my comic strip panel. Does that make sense? Okay. To do that, I need a ruler. There is a tub of rulers at the middle table. Okay. You'll be able to find your rulers. And the first thing that I like to do when I'm starting a comic strip is it's the same way I start my enlarged trading cards. And that is that I'm going to start by drawing one big box and I'm going to draw it super lightly. And it probably doesn't look like I've drawn it super lightly, but I have a really dark pencil so that I can draw it very lightly and make sure that I can go ahead and erase it easily, okay? So here's my comic strip. If I go back to my sketch, I can see that my first block has a title box. So I'm gonna go ahead and make one rectangular box and I'm gonna make two lines close together. This is called the gutter. Okay, yes, just like that place in the road where the yucky stuff slides down into the sewer. It's called a gutter. It's just a space between the panels so you know this is one idea and this is a different idea. Sometimes the blocks touch each other. In the case of my title box, I'm gonna have this smaller box. It's gonna have the title of my comic strip on it, and then I'm gonna have my opening scene right here where you see my whole character, dropping in from the battle bus, okay? And then this next one and this is all kind of guesswork, right? I'm gonna have to adjust my drawing to match my panels. That's what these are called. And this one is divided diagonally across. Whoops. Okay, and it has a gutter in between it. For some reason, my gutter is getting bigger at the bottom. So let's see if I can fix that. Drawing super lightly is a great idea. Okay, and then know that we're gonna go over this with a marker, with a Sharpie marker. So you'll be able to see which lines you wanna keep and which ones you don't. The next part, I have two more panels. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the gutter in here, erase the outside edge so that it breaks these into pieces. And then this one is a top and bottom panel. So I want it to be just a little bit off center. So I've got this smaller one because it's zoomed way in, and then this is a bigger one where you see the effect. Does that make sense? Close up, zoomed out. So it sounds like I'm talking about making a video, doesn't it? That's because by practicing drawing graphic novels like this and comic strips, you're actually thinking like a filmmaker. You're thinking about, you see my character dropping into this story, right? Here's a close-up. She hears something far away. There's a zoom out. If I had a camera, I would zoom out, right? This one is gonna be an extreme close-up. You're only just gonna see the hands. Then you see what happens after the hands are finished. She tosses her doodle to defend herself and pops into a portal, right? So when you look at it, I've got my kind of storyline going right here. Notice my storyline doesn't have a lot of words. I can put some dialogue in, but that's not my main focus. This is a graphic novel. A picture's worth 1,000 words, okay? So if you are a comic strip person and you've got an idea and you're ready to get your sketchbook out, you can get your sketchbook out and start sketching. If you need paper and rulers, they're on the middle table, okay? If you are if you're an enlarged trading card person, I'm gonna do that one next.